everyone from Weixin, a really tiny city in Yunnan that I had never heard of before, and you guys have probably never heard of either. I really don't know anything about this place except apparently it has a population of 400,000, which is a lot to me as someone from the US. That's like the population of Minneapolis. But in China, this is such a tiny city that it's not even on the tier system. You know, like Shanghai, Beijing are first tier cities. A lot of provincial capitals like Nanjing are second tier, and it goes all the way down to 8th tier. And this city is not even within that. So in Chinese terms, it's a very tiny place. And I'm just really excited to check it out and see what life is like here. The moment I got off the train, I saw this really nice little walking path here. So we're gonna walk from the train station into the city on this path and see what we find. So it looks like this is the local graffiti wall. Aside from, you know, the main mural here, there's some little graffiti going on, but the graffiti artists are very polite, so they've drawn their stuff in pencil. So if the city doesn't like it, I guess they can come out with a big eraser and get rid of it. Oh, that's really funny. That's really funny. Look at this. We got elf woman here. A little elf thing. Oh my gosh, I almost missed this one. Tom and Jerry over here. They did a good job on the Jerry. With the Tom. A little bit funky. Look at this little park. My first impression of this place, other than the really nice walking path and the very polite graffiti artists, was construction going on everywhere. This may be a small city now, but it's expanding at a crazy fast rate, probably mostly because of people moving here from the surrounding villages and towns. Even amid all the construction though, every once in a while you can see one of the old-fashioned stone houses. 小朋友好. We've reached the main area of the city and just going for a stroll. Look at this place. The sidewalk is literally bigger than the actual road. Life is good. Bro, it's October. Hello. Some places take selling fruit very seriously. Look at this tropical vibe in here. Nice music, cute little baskets, little leaves. 10 out of 10. I really love this basket backpack aesthetic. Gotta get me one of those things. Aside from basket backpacks, another thing that is very in around here and also in Sichuan is these wicker baby strollers. But times are changing, so the wicker stroller has been upgraded to have the little plastic doohickeys on it for the babies to play with, and also some gold paint to keep it classy. Rawr. The terrain here is pretty wild. Take a look at this. There's just a giant cliff thing right here, right across from these buildings. This crazy terrain is the reason why I didn't see a single bike in my entire stay in this city. But there are motorbikes, and last year, even shared motorbikes were brought into the city. That's what these yellow ones here are. Cute little park right here in the middle of this busy street. Full-blown aquaculture center just right here in the middle of the city. And it's noon, and the children just got off of school for their afternoon break, and they are ready to get into some shenanigans. Those were all small-scale shenanigans. This right here is the king of shenanigan. Cities as tiny as Weixin are jokingly referred to as being 18th tier because they are so small that they aren't even within like the main 8-tier system. But for being an 18th tier city, I gotta say Weixin is a really nice place. City life doesn't have to be a concrete jungle. When you put in all these parks and gardens and trees and all these walking spaces, it just makes city life so much more pleasant. This place is doing its best to cover all of the like ugly urban things with cute murals, like these poles and these, I don't know what they are, like electricity boxes or something like that. Like there's cute little murals on almost all of them throughout the entire city. And some of them match, like these two. Love it. 红心油鸡，好吃的很。Hello。
去哪里？
散步。
要不要一起坐车？
散步就可以了，谢谢。
Can I help you？
我在散步。
哦，你会说中文呀？
会啊，我在散步呢。
你要去哪里呀？
就没有具体的地方，就在山里走呗。你们这边风景挺好。
啊，陪你一个，咱我们俩陪你，咱陪你走吧。去哪里朋友把你。
你们是从小就在这里长大的吗？
对呀，我们家就是这里的。我不去，我就在前面。
这个哈伦是美国人啊。
哈伦是美国人。
你们这边是靠什么产业赚这么多钱啊？
出去务工啊，去沿海的开放的城市去务工啊。
哦，他们是在外面打工，然后回到这边找个房子是吗？
对。
那留在这个村里的人，他们主要是靠什么工作呀？是那个农田吗？还是有小工厂？
小工厂，你看，比如我们这里砖厂啊，还有那边是做门的呀。还有我们这边主要是开车的比较多。我们这边因为以前有矿。所以驾驶也比较多。不然你忙咩呢？不然我村上有饭了。你快忙咩呢？
这是你们这儿的公交车吗？我看到了好多这个绿色的车过来。
绿皮小公交。
它是有固定的线路吗？还是？
对呀，它只能在规定的区域内跑。
Apparently, these old stone houses are really hard to come by in the village nowadays because there was a subsidy project to help people build more stable homes. 很多平房是政府改的，是吗？
对，自己出钱，自己出一部分，政府也补贴一部分。
They also brought me to one of the local temples, but this isn't a Buddhist temple that's open to everyone. It's the temple of a specific family for worshiping their ancestors.
我知道，但是没来到里面。
There are all kinds of interesting little nuggets in the mountains around Weixin. Let me show you guys another one. This little temple up here in the mountains has a great panoramic view of the entire city.
Ah, 这个是他们高考的学生，家长会给他们上来绑这些东西。
学业有成，金榜题名。Apparently, there are 2 monks at this temple, and there's also a lady who lives up here, who I guess is maybe kind of like the keeper of this place. 你们3个人就住在这个山上是吗？
啊，
真好啊！
不是我们3个，
还有谁住的？6个。还有谁？有
这里的那个管理的。
在这个山上，你觉得寂寞吗？就是每天在这里都没几个人，还是你觉得这样好？
每天人多得不得了。
哦，就是白天有很多人上来是吧？
白天都有人上来的。
挺好，挺好。There's an interesting variety of couches outside the temple to lounge in, I guess, after the long hike up here. Kind of interesting. Never seen that before. There are actually 3 temples up here, and each one is higher than the one before it, so you can get an even better view of the city below. This colossus right here is apparently one of the local high schools, which has 5,000 students. It's huge! It looks like a college campus. Before we end this video, I just want to give you guys a tiny glimpse of the nightlife in this place. think I took a wrong turn and like missed all the barbecue places and the bars or whatever, but this kid's nightlife is pretty interesting. I'll take it. Look at them go, getting wild. Definitely a really charming and friendly place and beautiful scenery with all these crazy mountains and mists and stuff. And now I am at the Weixin train station waiting for the train to go back to Chengdu. So I will see